I'm here at Whole Foods to collect all of the ingredients for my baking expedition for this evening. I'm going to take you guys in there with me to get everything so that we can go back and we can get the butter prepped, because it's a whole process that you have to freeze, learning so many things about this little pastry that I enjoy every day. So let's go. I'm back with all my essentials from the grocery store. I'm gonna do a time lapse of me unloading the groceries. 3, 2, 1. I have to prep my butter for my tourage. That's the file dough basically for the croissant, and then I have to freeze it. So it's gonna take me a little while, but I'm gonna take a little chill break. So I'll be back and we'll begin. Okay, so my little chill break took 3 days, but better late than never. So I have gathered all of the things and I have the energy from my personality juice. This is matcha. I don't usually drink matcha, but I get it from Sun Life because they make it like really good. I don't know, try it. This is not an ad. So we're gonna get into it, and it will take me a couple of days, but we're gonna start, freeze it, and then make them tomorrow. So let's go. Welcome to my kitchen. Here is all the things that I will be using, ingredients and supplies. I love croissants so much. I eat a croissant almost every single day, so I figured I should probably make croissants and know how they're made. I headed to Pinterest, the holy grail, and I found a recipe from a person who has taken a cordon bleu class, and she's given a lot of tips and a lot of step-by-step information. I will put the recipe in the description. For croissant, you're going to have the tourage, which is the butter, and the de trempe, which is the dough, and then you fold it together. There's a lot of specifications that have to go into a croissant, such as the temperature. I have my butter. You're supposed to use European butter because of the fat content. You learn something new every day. Also, unsalted is really important. I'm gonna be using some honey from a friend of mine's hive in Jamaica. Kind of amazing. I don't really drink milk, but I got this A2 milk that's organic because I figure the better the quality, the better the croissant. Just all-purpose flour, active dry yeast, salt, cane sugar. The first step is making the dough, or the de trempe, which I have to activate the yeast by dissolving in warm liquid. So I have to get the warm liquid, which is going to be milk and honey, because the yeast activates from the sugar. I'm using a handy dandy kitchen scale to weigh out everything, which I'm pretty excited about because I don't know if you guys know, but when I was in college, I worked at a cookie place, and so I made cookie dough and I would weigh everything to make all of the dough, and it's more of a math and science type of thing for me, which is what I excelled in at school. I need lukewarm water and lukewarm milk, so I'm gonna put these in the microwave. 30 seconds probably, right? Oh, feels lukewarm. I have my lukewarm liquids. I will begin. I'm gonna go to my little notebook with my recipe in my notebook. So cute. Dissolve the honey in the milk in a mixing bowl. Milk, honey. Kitchen scale. Our mixing bowl weighs 185 grams, by the way, just for count. We're gonna do 85 grams of milk. Okay, perfect. We will not be crying over spilled milk. Next, we're gonna do 5 grams of honey. Now we have our 5 grams in there. I'm gonna dissolve the honey into the milk. This is honey from Jamaica. You guys like that sound? Next and last thing, active dry yeast. I got the rapid instant one, but she said that you have to do some different calculation for it, and that is just not, I don't feel comfortable doing that, so I will stick to what it says. Because if these get fucked up, because because of something I did, I will be so upset. Okay, so now I'm going to do 6 grams of active dry yeast and whisk them in. And then I'm gonna set it aside for 10 to 20 minutes. Wow, look at me go, chemistry. This is chemistry here. This is yeast and the honey. Now I'm gonna set this aside for 10 to 20 minutes and continue. So the next step is to add the rest of the ingredients into the bowl in order listed in the ingredients list. Stir with a spatula or spoon to mix it into scraggly dough. It is 60 grams of water. Oh, got the lukewarm water right here. Okay, 25 grams of butter. I'm gonna have to weigh that out from my thing of butter here. The white sugar, I'm using cane sugar. I don't know, I went to Whole Foods, they don't have white sugar because it's a healthy store. All-purpose flour and salt. First and most important step, tar. We have to do it in order of the list. So we're gonna start with the water, 60 grams of water. You guys watch. Oh, wow, love that. 25 grams of butter. 1 tablespoon first. This 1 tablespoon. Put this. See where that bean stuff. I thought I got European butter, but we're about in half. See if that one's 25. Perfect. 20. Lucky number. So now it's for the all-purpose flour. Wow, perfect. Okay, great. 5 grams of salt. Oh, 5 grams. I'm just gonna use this natural Morton sea salt. I don't know, pretty tried and true. 4, 5. So I think that's all of the ingredients for the dough. Okay, so we're getting the scraggly dough. Gotta get this butter in there. Oh my God. I'm so fucking stupid. Holy shit. I was supposed to add the yeast in here. Okay, I gotta do it now. How did I fuck that up? Okay, that was seriously a big mistake on my part. The craziest part about all of this is that, like, you know, I'm about halfway through this. The instructions go on for literally so long. Let's correct your posture. Engage your lats so you're not engaging your shoulders. You guys, I'm a workout girly. It's so cute. Guys, look. We made this together. Back in the bowl. Our dough is now beginning to rise. Are you being honest? Holy shit, it just dropped. That was crazy. We're gonna have a little brief moment for cleanup so that we can keep a nice workspace. Okay, I'm gonna do time lapse. 3, 2, 1. Now everything's clean. Okay, so there's a part of this where you have to measure out parchment paper. First one is enough to cover a 5 by 6 inch block. So I guess I'm gonna leave it big. The air on the side of top comes out. I love it when it makes that sound. 1 large parchment paper about 14 by 10 inches, folded in half to form a 7 by 10. I'm gonna move on to the tourage, which is the butter block. To begin, we are going to slice them into thin slices. I already have some slices going on here. Get a little intermission, and I'm gonna put these back in the fridge so they can be cold. I'll be back in 10. My butter is cold now. We can now begin on making my tourage. My tourage. Oh my God. Please no one come for my French accent because it's not like, but to be fair, it's like I say merci, but people really say merci. So I have a little bit of a leg up. Luckily, we need 140 grams of butter. Back to our scale. You know, I love it. I have 140 grams. 140, perfect, perfecto. You didn't know this is how much butter goes into croissants. Okay, so in order to do this, I'm gonna slice them into thin slices, arrange them on the first parchment paper, the smaller one, which I think is this one. Yeah, so that one's folded. And then within the 5 by 6.5 inch marked rectangle. So I need to make a little rectangle. So we're gonna get my drawings, guys. 6.5. Just a rough sketch. Ignore the other line. Basically just need to put it into here. I'm gonna slice the butter. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. So this is my rough version of this. I think I'm supposed to flatten it. It's starting to melt though, so we gotta be quick with it. Close it in here. So I'm gonna close it. Hit it with the... I'm gonna take out my anger on this because I'm not really like an angry person. Make it more pliable. Ooh, we're making our little block of montage. I actually don't even know if that's how you say it. Oh, we're making our little block, our butter block. This is 140 grams of butter. Transfer this block into the fridge until it's completely hardens. Great. Now let's revisit tête trompe. Back. It's risen. Only a little bit though, which I'm kind of worried about. So it needs to be this side. And knock out any air in this. So it has to be this size so that the butter can fit in it to then make the croissants. 7 by 10. So I'm gonna fold that over. You guys, I'm baking for you. Oh, love that. So excited about this. I'll always be like, oh, I need to make a YouTube channel and go in here. Because I always just post on my Snapchat only. Follow me on Snapchat. Or just, you know, daily updates, my life, croissant reviews. So now I have my trompe. That my toge goes inside. Wow, I'm so French. I decided that I need to start getting back on my practicing my French because after I lost my 500-day streak, I just gave up. But you know, it's never too late to start things over. Never too late to start over your life, a relationship, practicing French. I mean, shit, people go to jail and then they can start their life over. So I shouldn't give up on practicing my French. I'm gonna put it in a pan and then I'm gonna freeze it. I guess I should freeze the butter too. In the fridge. That's all for today. I will see you tomorrow where we continue and we bake and we taste test and we see if I completely failed or if I did a little bit okay, if I know a thing or two about croissants. So stay tuned. I'm back. I honestly love this recipe. It's taken a couple of days because that means I get to spend more time with you guys, and don't you just love that? So let's get into it. Let's see what the cordon bleu expert has to say. Today we're going to be doing the first and second lamination, which is the folds, and we're going to sheet the dough, cut it, roll it up, and bake it. So the croissants will be done today. We're going to also enclose the butter. Okay, so I'm going to get the dough out. We made this together yesterday. Wow, look at this go. I'm gonna leave this 30 minutes and then I'm gonna come back. So see you guys in a little bit. 30 minutes is up. So now we will begin enclosing the butter. I have my dough here at room temperature. It's kind of soft, but it's still pretty cold. Let's get the butter. I also need to flour my work area. So she said to take the dough, removing the parchment paper. We made this together, you guys. This is a group effort. really excited about this. Yeah, it's fucking crap. Okay, why do I keep cussing? I need to stop doing that. I need to figure out how to get that back together. So we're just gonna wait, and then hopefully I'm gonna just let it melt back. My butter is melted a little bit softer. There's still these little cracks in it, but I'm gonna make it work. Maybe it will give character to the croissants. It's like a mosaic. It looks so pretty. It's really art, honestly. There should be a little border, which you can see there, and there. It's cold, but it's not that cold. We will begin the first lamination process. Someone screenshot. Work surface generously floured. This reminds me of when I used to make Play-Doh as a kid. Like, I don't know if anyone made it at home. You'd get all the ingredients and then you just like make it, put your food coloring in it, pull your shoulders out, and engage your lats. If you guys didn't know, I'm kind of a workout girly, so look how my butter's doing in there. We're gonna roll this out until 16 inches. Sorry now. 10. I hope my butter is doing okay in there, because if not, like, this is gonna ruin my croissants. Folded the 2 to 3 inches here, and then I'm gonna fold the other half to meet it there. Then I'm gonna take a knife and I'm gonna release the tension. We're gonna get into the second lamination, generously flouring the work surface. Okay. Have to wait till the end to know what the outcome will be. You guys can see that butter too, right? About there. Oh my God. That's insane. So it's like that. Then we're gonna cut our tension. Little. I've let it recool. This is the second lamination. But while I was letting it cool, I was thinking maybe I should do a third lamination, potentially, if possible, because then I will get all the different little things that I want to have in mine. So let's try it. Hopefully I don't fuck it up. I'm just taking a risk. As a novice baker, I'm just taking a risk. The more I'm going through this process, I'm realizing how long it takes, and it just makes me appreciate my croissants even more than I already do. So this is not your show, this is my show. Okay, we're at about 8. I think we're almost 2 centimeters. Here you can see the folds. We're trying to get this to 1 centimeter. I'm trying to make myself okay with things taking time. Not instant gratification, which I think is a lesson we all can learn. So as we are learning how to make croissants, we're learning lessons about life, and isn't that great? Who needs therapy? If you need therapy, go to therapy. Don't use me as your therapy export. I'm here if anyone needs to talk. I'll come back and then we'll continue. We're getting closer and closer to the end. I've been letting the dough and the gluten rest. We're gonna roll out the rested dough to about 4 to 5 millimeters this time. Flour on the surface, really important. Okay. Almost there. Okay, it's at 5 centimeters. I'm going to cut this to be even. She has its 9 centimeters, but then it's like 9, 9, 9. So basically, to have the halfway point for each of them. Why am I using it upside down? cutting it. Make a little tiny line. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so excited. Wow, we made a croissant. That's so cute. Okay, let's do the other ones really quick. The last step before baking is proofing. So I have all of these ready. They're gonna go in a plastic wrap until they've doubled in size. You guys know what they look like. We're gonna come back in a little bit to see if they've doubled in size. So cute, so excited. I made these myself. Really the fruits of my labor. I'm so excited about it. I've proofed my croissants. They melted a little bit, which she didn't warn me about, which I guess that should have made sense, right? They would definitely melt because they haven't been cooked yet. So I turned on the oven. I will be cooking them. I just did my skincare, so if you want a video of that, let me know and I'll give it to you. I'm preheating the oven for the time being and I'm going to make a wash. So we're gonna do that, 1 second. The egg wash calls for 1 egg yolk and 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm gonna just whites first off, I guess. 1 egg yolk. And brush it on top of them. Oh, and those fake croissants. Believe they're the runts. But we have love for everyone, all shapes and sizes. We do not discriminate. Another lesson that you can learn from me. I think everything's gonna be okay, because that's how it is in life. Everything is a-okay. In the oven they go. I think she said 20 to 30 minutes. While I wait to see how my croissants have turned out, I think we should just do a time-lapse cleanup moment so we can get rid of this mess quick and easy. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Great job. So we probably have about 20 more minutes, so stay tuned. Wow, guys. The finishing product. Wow, so cute. I'm so proud of myself because this really took me like a long time. I will say my initial review, first glance, they look firm but also soft on the inside. They are a little toasted on the bottom. If you watch my Snapchats, follow me on Snapchat, you will know that I am really intense about the flaky to soft ratio because I don't want my croissant to be too flaky to the point that I can't enjoy it without going everywhere, but I also do like a little bit of a crunch. Like if it's too soft, it's not enough. I will say the next time I make them, I will do more than 3 laminations because I love the definition of the multiple layers, which I'm kind of lacking here, but it's okay for next time. It'll be cute. I also think that my little whatever these are cute as well. It's too hot for me to try right now, but I will try them soon. So thanks for watching. If you've made it to this point of the video, I really appreciate you. So stay tuned. I honestly can't resist. The inside is not really giving, unfortunately, but it's flaky. The flakiness level is probably like a 6. Oh wait, but I love these. So I don't like the bottom part that's a little burnt, but other than that, they're pretty good.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. They kind of remind me of like the ones you get in the can, but I think it's just because there's not enough layers. And so like each layer is pretty thick in comparison to how they would normally be. But these are all tips for me to like move on forward. Mind you, I did an extra lamination. I might end up becoming like a proper croissant person. Well, that's my review. Flakiness level 6. Softness, probably like a 5. I don't know, like it's definitely soft, so I take that back. So maybe like a 6, but it's not as like croissant like, because it needs more laminations. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I really, really do appreciate it. If you made it to this point in the video, then you deserve the appreciation, and the applause is for you as the viewer, because all I did was make it, but you guys watched the whole thing. So ciao.